What is going on, YouTube? Bro, I just found this just scrolling through YouTube, bro, and it says it's a found footage horror type movie, and it's titled I Am the Last Person on Earth I Went on Vacation. And this looks gritty and I like it. Let's get into it.
A couple days ago, I decided to head south down the coast. Not only have my previous efforts to find other people failed,
This shit like a back room.
I was feeling cooped up in Big House.
Wait, you don't think I'd already thought of that? Of course I'd want some furniture in here. I don't have the manpower.
Yo, those shit is so good, but you can't eat too many bowls of that. Like, that shit will scrape the roof of your mouth, bro. I hate it, but I love it.
For myself. What are you gonna do? Jump out of the little box and come help me? I hear you. I know you're the captain. No, just shut up. Please, please. I've heard you 100 different.
I am the captain now.
I'm sorry.
So I did what anyone else would do.
So do y'all think y'all be able to survive in the world all by yourself? Like, be honest. Like, would y'all think y'all could survive in the world all by yourself? Damn, I wish I had a chat and to talk to tell this to ask them the question. But I'm talking to myself. But you know, what would y'all really do if y'all were by yourselves? Most of y'all will go crazy.
They're stressed. Go on vacation.
He went on vacation being the only
I
man
also
by
needed
himself.
to leave for a while because I think some nesters were beginning to suspect I was inside the house.
What the fuck is that?
Because I think some nesters were beginning to suspect I was inside the house. I decided to go
This
to
shit
my
make my
family's
skin
old
crawl.
vacation spot down the coast. As a kid, it was a safe haven for me. I didn't need a car, no tall buildings. The water was warmer than the air. I think being in my childhood home all alone has made me long for my people even more. Part of me even wonders if this is my house. If me and my siblings were ever really there. There's evidence of me being there, but it's always with a caveat, like the names me and my childhood friends etched in wood don't look the same.
Right there.
Home movies that I dug out of the ceiling are all scrambled.
Not gonna lie, that would have pissed me off. But yeah, that would have pissed me off if I would have hide movies and then like I pull it out and it's all scrambled. Why? Now I can't
Retrieve
entertain
things from
myself.
my childhood, only to keep misplacing them around the house. It was all getting to me. My plan was to come here, stay where we used to stay, go where we used to go, do what we used to do. Then get something
OG
familiar.
Mario Kart.
So I packed up and left. But somewhere along the way, a relaxing weekend got swallowed whole by this world. I was excited the day I left. I packed mostly everything I used to as a kid.
Okay, first I'm gonna bring my handgun. I carry this with me when I travel. It's light, but it fires heavy. I like the feel of the matte black finish and how it grips. It's simple, accurate, point, shoot. I only use it for desperate measures because the sound can attract other nesters. Second, I need sound makers.
Okay, so apparently he's not in a regular Earth. I don't know if he's on Earth or what. This nigga said nesters.
Which is just basically
Those are
empty
like
cans and loose
SPSs,
change.
right?
This will distract nesters and deter them if I get cornered. And of course, I never left for a vacation without my N64. I'm
Yeah.
gonna bring GoldenEye.
And he got
Mario Kart,
GoldenEye.
Smash. Also
And
gonna bring
Smash?
some VHS tapes and some other movies.
Y'all don't know, bro. Y'all didn't grow up on GoldenEye and Smash Bros. And Mario Kart on 64 and Star Fox.
It's a beautiful day.
I like how vintage it is.
I'm really happy. I think I've made it through the harshest of the winter. I've had this N64 for 20 years now. It's
20
one of the oldest
years?
things that I own. Dates all the way back to when I was 9 years old. Wow.
Oh, so okay, so he just replaying
I
it.
remember I
Okay.
changed schools that year because the previous school's curriculum was moving too fast, and I was diagnosed with a learning disability. They put me on these weird meds that were meant to help me focus, but all they really did was take away my appetite and dehydrate me. I was the new kid, so I was bullied a lot at this new school.
Oh, fuck.
It was literally a 1.5 year period where I had no friends, I was malnourished, and I was bullied. And to be honest, I think my parents thought I was making it all up. So I didn't feel safe at home. I didn't feel safe at school, which are the two places a kid spends most of their time.
Mm-hmm.
So I never felt safe. I used to fake being sick all the time.
Not gonna lie, I'm looking in the background to make sure I don't see no other entities, but it get like that. You like when you don't want to go to school, you fake like you sick.
Because I was terrified to go to school. I'd make fake throw up, try and convince my parents I was sick. I remember one day I tried adding mouthwash because I thought it would give the throw up an off color. My dad took one whiff, smelled the mouthwash, and he knew it was fake. I was going to school. I remember kicking and screaming, and I'll never forget, one day it snowed really bad, and both me and my brother got a snow day.
Mm-hmm.
I was so excited. My brother and I got up really early. We made 007 movies in the snow with the family camcorder. We'd fight over who was going to play James Bond and who was going to play the villain. And we played on this N64 all day. Nothing has ever come close to the relief that I felt that day. No school, no bullies,
Bro,
no adults.
I bet you he can smell that day. You know, like you ever like pick up some old clothes or like a picture. You can smell like the environment in that picture, bro. And like times back then were so much simpler, bro. Now it's just everything just so fucking corrupted and shit.
No lying my way into staying home. Just me and my brother in a warm basement. Snow falling outside. Playing this N64. With the dread of the day ending stalking me constantly.
I was reluctant to go outside that day. The radio kept insisting something was out there and I didn't want to think about it. I've seen it in the woods behind my house. Doesn't look like the other nesters. I watched it slip past one of my traps like it understood it.
Nigga look like
I
a
don't know if it's
marshmallow.
seen me, but if it has, I can't shake the feeling that I won't be okay. All I know is it's out there, wandering.
Look at this Reddleberry cabbage patch. You can make a salad with this summer. It's delicious, super crunchy. There's gonna be no shortage of Reddleberry cabbage. It grows all summer. So this is the stream I'm following. It doesn't look like it now, but the stream will turn into a river, and then that river leads out into the ocean. There are some other maps that are left behind. I see them chiseled on trees, things like that, but it could very well be a nester, a mid-stage nester. It's trying to lure you someplace very dangerous.
Oh. That shit got immaculate
I had already
camouflage.
made it miles from Big House. I just needed to clear past the pit by sundown. And then the next stop was my vacation zone.
Okay.
The pit is a natural depression in the earth, also known as a basin. Steep inclines on all sides. Nesters fall into it and can't get out. So it's basically a big pit full
Of
of hundreds
nesters.
of nesters.
Where they
It's
at?
hard to see at night, so I needed to make sure I cleared it during the day. Along the way, I decided to make a few pit stops. First, the market.
Like, they don't bother him?
The second stop was less about necessity and more about fulfilling a dream I'd carried with me since childhood. It was all mine.
Sweet. Oh, baby. Pretty nice. I think I'm gonna take this one.
It was getting late, so I needed to make some serious headway. I knew I was getting closer because the trees got fewer and farther between. Eventually, I saw the water in the town I once knew. I wasted no time. I ran straight for the ocean.
God, this is so beautiful.
It is beautiful, man. Bro, I want a camcorder just like this. I want a camcorder just like this. So I can record my my vlogs. Have a vintage vlog channel.
That is where I'll be staying tonight.
After letting the ocean drown out my thoughts for a while, I headed into town. When we were kids, we'd spend mornings running through these alleys before grabbing stacks of pancakes at King's Cottage. Later, I'd meet my grandpa at a little corner store where he'd sip coffee while I drank cold orange soda. The memories were all rushing back to me. By the time I made it to our hotel, it was getting dark. I needed to make sure the hotel was empty.
Oh, I thought they were. Oh, I thought they were alive or entities. Was that something in the back with long hair?
Luckily, hotels have kind of a built-in security system. Endless rooms. There's over 100 rooms in this place. Even if a nester did wander in, it would know where to look or how to find me.
Can't them shit
The
smell
chances
you?
of it stumbling upon this room are slim, so for now, I feel safe.
That's cool if it follows you. Whole time a nester is in there. Oh my god. Just imagine if you got a motherfucker who snores. Holy shit. Imagine somebody that snores and just get all y'all clipped.
All right, I think we're safe.
And you're gonna play music. GG's. His camera angles are on point.
We got GoldenEye up right now on the TV. Great game. 006 is a lying, stealing bastard. Don't believe a word he says. We got Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. I tell you, Mario Kart was Pete or Smash Bros.
We got Smash Bros. This hand used to freak me out so much. We got The World Is Not Enough. Underrated, I think. Got a little Fanta right here. Pineapple, the best. We got
Hold on.
Hold on. Bunch of other snack. Fanta right here.
Let's look at the movies. Day of the Dead thing. He got some really good pickouts. Hold on.
We got The World Is Not Enough. Underrated, I think. Got a little Fanta right here.
Okay, Day of the Dead. I don't know what that is. Thing. I don't know what that is. I can't read that. Indiana Jones. Okay.
Here, Pineapple, the best.
Dawn of the Dead. Yeah, he got some comp shit. What is this? Cloud Atlas.
We got Fruity Pebbles, bunch of other snacks over here, and a few of my favorite movies that I brought from home. Doing pretty good.
Oh snap! That's GoldenEye. He just showed it.
Other snacks over here, and a few of my favorite.
Yeah, GoldenEye, Day of the Dead thing. What is that? Texas Chainsaw. Okay, he got some peak.
Movies that I brought from home.
Terminator. Okay, his list is peak.
Doing pretty good.
That's peak. That's a peak lineup right there. That's a peak lineup.
I've already crushed a few different sodas. Yeah, I'm eating my weight in sugar tonight.
Was that a knock?
Cheers.
I don't like how that door opened right there.
Man, this is exactly what I needed. I was so pent up at Big House. I just needed to get free and get out, just to enjoy myself. It's amazing what laughter and playing can do for the soul. Doing things without a purpose, just to enjoy the feeling of doing something. Something that needs no right outcome.
What the fuck is that knocking?
It calms the inner world to do that. I remember I used to get home from work and I'd sit on my sofa, binge a show, get some takeout, and by the end of the night, I just felt more tired. It wasn't rest. I needed playfulness, laughter. All the things I lost over the years.
Y'all don't hear that knock?
watching a movie before bed, but my eyes are getting heavy, so I think I'm gonna hit the hay. Tomorrow should be fun. I'm gonna explore the town some, hit the boardwalk. I'm glad to be here. It was a good night. Anyway, good night.
Said kids the next morning. But this seems like some Day of the Dead shit. Nah, 28 days later.
This breakfast is perfect, if I do say so myself. I love making like a bacon and egg sandwich.
You did your thing on that. That should look good for real.
Throw some bacon on. Piece of
Got
toast on top.
Got some hash brown bites. I mean potato bites.
Got some crispy potatoes. Bacon. The coffee tastes phenomenal.
W mukbang.
I know it sounds crazy, but it tastes infused with like mocha and cherries. It's nice to have a whole hotel kitchen to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Cook up a nice breakfast. There was one nester outside that I can see. He seems dormant and sort of lost, so I'm not too worried about him. I don't think it's noticed me. Reminds me a lot of...
I wonder how long he's been alone for. How long has he been alone for? This has to be bro. This has to be recent. Like in his terms, like this just had to happen because like all the food is fresh.
The room we stayed in when we were kids, you know, we had the two beds. Parents slept in this bed, and then all my brother and my sister jam-packed into this bed over here. Unfortunately, we had to stop coming to this hotel because it got so expensive, you know. When we were growing up, it was affordable for my parents to take me, my brothers and sisters, on a vacation here for like a week, but a couple celebrities stayed here.
Damn.
The prices went way up, and we just couldn't afford it.
That's some bull. Oh, my alarm going off.
Anymore, so luckily there's no bill. I'm a full man. I'm gonna get ready. Hit the town.
He can sing. Come on, get some jump shots in. I want him to show another Nestor. YouTube, please don't copyright strike me. Please, bro. Oh my gosh. I hope they don't copyright strike me.
This nester has been sort of lurking and inconveniencing my path.
Is it the white one?
I don't think it's seen me, but
I'm gonna use a noisemaker to draw some attention.
Oh, fuck. That shit look like a human. I wonder what will happen if like one of the nests just catches him.
This is the emptiest I've ever seen this boardwalk. So I'm just sitting here for a moment. This is bringing back a lot of memories for me, but as expected, this place is completely deserted.
I see. And you sitting out on
Aside
the
from a
ground
few
like no
nesters
care
here
in the
and there,
world.
Most of them caught a few on the boardwalk. I don't know, I'm feeling bittersweet right now. You know, a sadness and a bit of a joy and nostalgia. So when I was a kid on vacation, my parents would always take us to this candy store and give us a $5 spending limit. I snuck into that candy store and grabbed one of my favorite candies, saltwater taffy. It's a little hard, but other than that, it's just like I remember. You know, I was always embarrassed to admit it to people, but I really do feel stuck. Stuck in the past. It's not like I was Mr. Popular in high school. It's not like a peaking too early thing, but I just miss it.
You know, sometimes I be getting that feeling like, damn, like high school was, kind of cool, but I hated school so fucking bad. I swear I only went to school just for the sports. To be honest, I only went to school because of sports.
I miss having no responsibility, freeze-dried hopes and dreams that I could enjoy the wonder of without the scary journey it takes to actually get there. I felt so sure of what I wanted back then. I walked around like I already had it. Like it was gonna be easy. Like the world was mine. I remember the first moment that evaporated, and everything was replaced with fear, worry. It was the very last day of high school. I'd stayed late. And when I came outside,
When I'm recording this shit,
the parking lot was completely empty. All my classmates' cars were gone. I wondered where all my friends were, up until then I always knew. I could knock on the door of the house and there they were. If not there, maybe the chains behind the school smoking pot. Maybe the dugout. I could always, with some degree of certainty, know where they were.
But when the summer ends and we all go off to college and move away, I won't know where they are anymore. What they're doing, who they're with.
And that's absolutely fine. If they don't reach out to you, don't reach out to them. It's just that simple. You know, I mean, I wouldn't say that, but like, you know, you some people be like, well, when you go to middle school, when you go to high school, you got that. I didn't say like 4 fucking times. Well, more than 4 times, but um, when you go to high school and when you go to middle school, you got that one teacher you got that one teacher or that one coach that be like, well, some of y'all friendships is not gonna go past either middle school or high school. Definitely after high school, you're gonna show who your real friends are. And everybody used to be like, oh no, you lying. We got a friend group, we gonna be stick together forever. Nope. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And that's fine. And that's fine. People grow apart from each other. It's just life, bro. You just gotta live. You just gotta live how you get it. And if y'all don't talk, y'all don't talk. It's just that simple.
Their lives will.
But in middle school and high school, we used to hard down and say we not like no, bro. We gonna be friends after high school and shit like that. But people grow apart and people got lives to live. People got families now. It just is what it is.
Expand past this 2-mile radius. Things will be different. I remember walking around the empty parking lot that day. It felt like a cavern opened up in my chest. And a loneliness that had been waiting for years to prey on me got loose. From that moment on, I felt desperate for my friends. I felt desperate for life to stay the same.
Right.
I used to dig my fingers into the earth as if I could stop it from turning.
That's deep. Have y'all ever did that for real? Like you just like dug your fingers into the ground and act like you could probably like turn that motherfucker?
I would hear my friends speak of those younger years as if they were a prison. I'd laugh and I'd agree because I was embarrassed. Embarrassed I felt differently. Embarrassed that I couldn't move on. I was embarrassed that I missed them so much. Felt weak to miss.
Damn, this shit getting deep.
Whoever had the least amount of feelings had the most amount of respect. I wanted to shake my friends and say, did it mean nothing to you? Are you not terrified of where we're going?
This needs to be a conversation that needs to be had with every high schooler that's about to graduate. I agree. Like, school is so programmed. It's like it's super. It's super programmed. Super programmed. And it's like once you get out that program and it's just like you just get out into the real world, it's like, holy shit. Holy shit. And teachers will say, they be like, hey, high school, once you get out of high school, that's when that's when the real world hit. And sometimes even in high school, it hits. Sometimes the real world hits when you're in high school. But I think this is a conversation that needs to be had with every high school kid so they won't feel discouraged when they graduate. Because some people when they graduate, they get that serenity of like, okay, what's next? Or like, holy shit. Like I just said, like, holy shit. Like I'm out of school. Like, what's that? School was such a major part of your school was a 9 to 5. It's like you getting fired from your job that you had to go through for 12 years, maybe 13 if you got held back, but 12 years of the same 9 to 5. That shit was a big, important part of your day. Then one day, poof.
Of what'll happen to our friendship?
See?
Their disdain for our coming of age felt like a spit in the face. It took me years to move on, and honestly, I don't think I ever truly will grieve the loss of that time. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Maybe everybody's meant to have their empty parking lot.
Mm-hmm. And that's how it's supposed to be. Everybody's supposed to have their own space. Like I said, when you get out of high school, you're not in that routine. When you're in that routine in school, you always going to see your friends. Always. It's every day. But like I said, once you get out of high school and reality hits, because when you even if like saying if you all right, you go to see your friends Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, then on the weekends, you sometimes may see them, depending on how strong our relationship is. Y'all may see each other over the weekend. And that's it. And that weekend is really the real life depiction on what's to come after you graduate.
And then I heard it.
Yeah, I hear it too.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, it's time for you to get the
Siren
fuck
began
inside.
sounding in the distance.
That don't sound too pleasant. I don't like that.
I don't know what that sound was.
My thing is, how the fuck was he able to record this? Like, does he go here like when there's nobody here? Like, how the fuck does he record this?
I haven't heard anything of that magnitude ever.
I went to search the beach. Maybe it was just an emergency siren malfunctioning, or
Bro, look at
maybe it was
this.
someone
Look at the
trying to
wind
reach
blowing
me.
the sand.
I found nothing except I saw a nester.
Return the slab, looking ass. Or suffer my curse, stupid
It
ass.
stopped wandering once it saw me and went dormant,
That man,
swaying,
that's King Ramsey right there.
peaceful. Part of me felt jealous of its tranquility.
Now, why in the fuck would you go down here? Why? Man, even if I was the last motherfucker on earth, I was not going down there. Hell no.
On the way back to town, I decided to distract myself and stop at the old movie theater, just like we used to.
And everything is perfectly reserved.
All right, I just checked the theater and it's empty. So
Well, no
I'm
shit.
gonna check the projector room and see if I can turn this movie on. I tried to focus on the movie, but all I could think about was the siren.
That weak ass movie. Hold on. Hold on. They got this weak ass movie, but look at the poster. Black Phone 2. Yeah, you think I ain't peep everything, huh? That you know what? That's shit. That's Black Phone 2 right there. And had the nerves to put on that weak ass
When I got
movie.
back to town, I felt restless, so I took a stroll.
He bold. He's staying out past like sunrise and stuff like that.
As the day came to a close, I felt sadness. The same sadness I used to feel at the end of a summer, knowing another year was coming and a new monster was on the way.
So every year a new entity comes along or some shit. This bitch shaking. Man, Black Phone 2 came out, man. Go get your ass a goddamn PS5 or some shit. Like, go get a Switch. My ass thinking you was still in the 90s or something.
There it is again. Where is that coming from? Okay, alright. I'm making an executive decision here. I gotta go look for it.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Why? Why are you going to look for that? Stay your ass, bro. Stay your ass inside, bro. Why? Why would you go look for that?
know it's nighttime. I don't care.
What the
I
fuck?
can't risk missing this again. I mean, I don't know if that's a broken siren or if it's, you know, someone trying to make contact. Unfortunately,
Bro.
I had left my radio on
And
the
you-
night before, and I realized too late that the batteries had died, so I couldn't track anything with it.
This man is
I heard it
crazy.
coming from the beach.
Oh, it's the siren, the ESP. No, SPS. I think that's what it's an SPS siren. He is tall. If y'all ever like look at the SPS entities, the siren is tall and lanky with a big ass siren. I think his name is Siren Head, I think. Like, why would you go to the beach at night with a big ass light? Switch rooms, got my guy. Just go in there, switch rooms. Go in there, switch rooms. Call it a day. That ain't your room no more. And you've been playing GoldenEye. I hope you can shoot well. Sure, I would have put a button on the back of that bitch. Should have just kept your ass inside. I don't know why the fuck you even do that. Should have just kept your ass inside. Man, crazy. Oh my god, my heart is racing right now. They panning this shit too much. GG's. Fuck, not the 64. Not the 64. Fuck. Well, he had to do what he had to do, man. Now get that PS5. I seen that Black Phone 2 poster. Get that PS5, man. The hell? Whole time it was the entity that switched bodies with him, and that was oh my gosh. Damn. Oh, that is
decided
him.
to end my vacation early. Head back to Big House. More will be coming.
Oh. Damn. W respects. Like, can't they pick up the controller and like follow your descent? Why my shit peeking?
Hey team, Archivist here. Thank
Okay.
you for watching these logs. Currently speaking to you from an upstate New York dig site where we just uncovered a new batch of tapes, so more stuff coming. But before I go, I want to extend a special thank you to our patrons who support the archives and help us continue this work. If you are also interested in supporting and seeing unreleased footage, in-process logs, and assisting me in deciding which footage gets released next, please see the link below. Every support that we get helps us keep the archives going so we can continue our work. So thank you so much. And
Oh, y'all get a subscribe. and the notifications get turned on. I love this. And I'm be Oh, I'm gonna watch more of these. Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch more of these. I packed everything. I packed everything. I packed as a kid. Grabs gun. This was beautiful, man. This was beautiful. I loved it. I loved it. This was amazing. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all show support to the Glendale Archives, man. They deserve it. Give them all the support. Without further ado, I'll see y'all on the next one.